Air pollution is a growing environmental problem in the world, which countries continuously forget about in their efforts to expand the economy. Air pollution is defined as any substance that people introduce in their atmosphere that has damaging effects on living things and the environment. Carbon dioxide is the most common pollutant. Even though carbon dioxide is emitted when organisms breathe, it is more commonly associated with cars, planes, and power plants and other human activities that require the burning of fossil fuels. In the past 150 years, carbon dioxide pollution levels in the atmosphere are higher than they've ever been for hundreds of thousands of years. The real problem with air pollution is that it's the cause of global warming, which is lighting our atmosphere on fire. Many people say, I don't worry about it. Global warming. Global warming doesn't matter. Now we can just have a longer summer and less snow. But in reality, scientists estimate that the 21st century global warming will cause increased coastal flooding, reductions in water supply, and increased malnutrition, and increased health impacts. And many economists suggest losses of world gross domestic product for the magnitude of the warming. All of these just in the century. If global warming is not stopped by the end of this century, then it is possible that global warming could ruin this planet and our homes. Scientists agree that global warming is part of the Earth's natural cycle. However, many say that the effects of human pollution are still real and are still a problem. So what can we do? We live in the economic heart of Canada, the Alberta oil sands. Currently, the oil sands are the fastest growing source of greenhouse gas pollution in Canada, and it is estimated that by 2015, the oil sands alone will surpass the entire nation of Denmark in the greenhouse gas emissions. Am I telling Alberta to cut the oil sands for the sake of the environment? No. For now, it is important to just consider the oil sands are polluting Canada and are in part causing global warming. The political aspect of pollution is that the government is not attempting to cut down on pollution from the oil sands at all because they believe that the economic value outweighs the environmental negatives. However, environmentalists from around the world agree that in a few years the oil sands are going to be an environmental catastrophe because they are estimated to produce so many greenhouse gases. In order for pollution to be reduced in Canada, the federal and provincial governments need to change their policy regarding greenhouse gases and global warming. All that the citizens of Alberta need to do are three things. Stop idling your cars because it's a waste of gas and spouting CO2 into our environment. 2. When possible, take public transit or carpool with a friend. This makes it so that less cars are on the streets and therefore less polluters. And finally, number 3, recycle. Recycling allows us to reuse our waste, and therefore we don't have to fill our landfills and can use our waste in an effective manner. As I stand here in the prairies of Alberta, I realize the beauty of our nature and why we need to stop pollution from corrupting our world.